Hello, everyone. I just felt like doing a live for shits and giggles. Getting tired of all this cat fight drama. So I just figured, what the hell? Might as well do a live today. Alrighty, please come on in, sit down, have fun, and enjoy. No drama. Hey, Panda Bear. Fuzzy Butt. How you doing today, Panda? Hey, Skunk Water. Yeah, it seems like it anymore. I have a couple guests coming. I hope they see their DMs. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing breakdown videos of the auditors have three women and three men, and one of them or two of them might have stuff to do with law enforcement and might know the laws that the auditors are breaking. AK is going to be one of the females on the panel. Katie, with the pink icon, I'm going to try to get her to be one, and Rebecca. Hey, AK.
What's up, Odin?
Not much. And we're not going to beat around the bush. We're going to give an honest opinion, straightforward, and you like it, you like it, you don't like it.
Well, as long as it's constructive criticism, they can choose whether or not they take it or they don't. I mean, it's just that simple.
I'm going to have Steve Pender and Harry and myself, and the auditor will feature will probably be Joe Cool at first, and I'll see if Jeff will be up for it. The cat Nat, hey.
Hello, everyone in chat.
Hey, Booty Wart. You little shithead.
And then Steve goes live.
What the hell? So Pender's
Go
live.
tell him.
That shithead.
You're using a computer. I can't do it, man. I'm on my phone. There's no way.
It's all good. He's doing the drive at home. His road
Yeah, he's doing rage on the road.
Yeah, and y'all should check out his channel. He brings up a lot of good topics.
Oh, and he's wonderful to talk with. Even if you disagree, he is still wonderful to talk with. Panda would like a link. Still got that clickety-clack keyboard. Oh, jeez.
Yes, I like my clickety clack keyboard. And
Does it make it feel alive to go click, 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 click?
I feel like I have the power.
I got the power. Do you want Panda to come up? Panda would like to come up. Panda, I think, would give an unbiased opinion.
Hey, Wendy O. We could try it with a couple different ladies and a couple different men. As long as they can stick to the fucking topic. And not go around fucking Country Mile and talk about something they want to talk about. There you go, Panda. Take your DM, hon.
Okay, well, Odin, here's the deal. We're women and we have a different way of explaining things.
There you go, Steve. Sorry about
Steve.
that. Now I'm just getting tired of all this fucking back and forth. He touched me, she touched me drama. It's just like, ugh. Nobody's learning. There's no discussion. There's no debate. It's just a bunch of cat fight anymore. Hey, Steve. Sorry about that, man.
Oh, no
Hi,
problem.
Steve.
No. Hello, AK.
Always a pleasure, Steve. Nice to see you.
Good to see you too, sweetie.
I want to be able to have an intelligent conversation with people that might go at each other's throat, but turn around and be friends afterwards.
That sounds good. You might as well. You want to leave this the panel then?
Fuck you. We said intelligent, so we both would have to leave and let AK run it.
Yeah. In comparison, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she outsmarts us both.
Yeah. Well, that one night, your one friend brought up the death sentence and the abortion thing, and AK gave her honest opinion, and I was impressed by that.
Yep.
See, here's the thing. While you are definitely allowed to have your opinions, right? And it's okay to disagree. That's what makes life fun. If I had somebody who agreed with me 24/7, I'd be like, man, this is just boring. This is almost an echo chamber. I don't want that. I want intelligent conversation because it could change my mind. You know, it could make me go look into it more. And that's what we should be doing, is promoting education.
There's a reason for that, because iron sharpens iron. And if you're constantly in agreement, no one gets better.
Yep.
Well, and we should be learning something new every single day. You know, our lives are so short, and we're constantly evolving. And I think that is important. And with, you know, the auditors or cop watchers or whatever you want to call them, you know, there are some really great things that they do. And then there's sometimes where it's like, I don't agree with that. But they're out there, the ones doing it. So maybe just hearing it, you know, and being like, well, you could have went about it in this different way. They may not change at all, and that's up to them. But I think having the community like you is going to be more beneficial to your cause.
But
Hey,
here's
Penny.
the deal. I can't begin to tell you how often I try to say, hey guys, there's a different way to do this. You guys are creating a lot of problems, and you're not really. There's some case law being changed, but you're not really changing people. You're creating enemies. And I don't say that. It's not like I'm talking out of my ass. I protested when I was younger. I did wrong things when I was younger protesting and got arrested. So I'm trying to say, you know, we learned a better way to do it, and we were able to change some serious things. So the problem is when you try to hold them accountable, they don't want to hear it. 90% of them don't. That's why I left the community for a year. And then when I see people actually holding the frauds accountable, I got back in. I'm like, I'm here. Let's do this. Hold them accountable. The good ones out there, let's hold them up and say, hey, here's the example. This is a good way to do it.
Yep. Oh, Panda just crashed out. I hope she comes back.
I hope so too. I love Panda. Panda's awesome.
Maybe she didn't want to hear me.
No, she probably crashed out. It happens.
Yeah.
I agree with you, Steve, but on the caveat to that, right? Like, we live in a generation where dramatics and things, you know, being dramatized, it draws the attention, right? So once you have that attention, and is when in my opinion, when you get to that point where you got people going, what the, that's when you should go, here's what I'm actually trying to do.
Okay.
I want to teach you.
Yeah. Here's the deal. How does one person get attention? One person doesn't get attention from holding a sign up. One person gets attention from causing drama. Do you know how we got attention to change the Nuclear Regulatory Committee? We had 50,000 people show up. Now, that didn't happen overnight. What we did was we learned not to be a violent protester, which it was violent at first. I mean, we had the National Guard called in on us, okay? So it was violent. And what we weren't winning over the people. So what we did was we started winning over the people by not being violent. And then all of a sudden the people started joining us. And we weren't able to make change until we had those numbers. We had, like I said, the last protest I went to, 50,000 people showed up for this protest. That's an insane amount of people. That's more people than Biden had on his entire campaign trail put together show up. So that's what I'm saying. And look, my way isn't the right way all the time. I'm saying, hey, why hasn't someone tried this? Win the people over. Educate them. Show them what's going on.
Hey,
But if you want to,
Glitterbug, I'm sorry. Glitterbug, check your DM, please.
so, I mean, but if one person and they all want to work alone, because it's all about their clicks and views, so they go out and they do their thing, one person's going to get attention by causing drama. And yes, sure, you know, pisses off a police officer does something wrong, they got a wonderful lawsuit, and they're funded for the next 6 months.
And what law have they changed? Nothing.
No, they've
They just-
changed case law. You can't say that. You can't say they haven't changed. They have some case law on the
They
They
have
have-
changed some.
They have changed some and some for the worse.
Yes, they have, because they've made enemies of the people in that they're doing this in their communities. So when the elected sheriffs and the elected mayors, they hear this, the mayor puts pressure on the police department, and the elected sheriff puts pressure on his own department to stop it, because it's going to hurt their election, their re-election, because the people that vote for them are pissed. And it
Welcome
sucks
back,
because it's
Panda.
almost like it's like you have to be a part of this, and the system can be complete bullshit. And it's like, okay, I have to learn how to play in this system to change it. And that's the sucky part of it. It's almost like you're selling out to it. And that's what a lot of them feel like. And so they're going to do their thing because they don't want to sell out to the system and play their game to change these laws.
Is that Panda?
Yeah, sorry, Odin. I'm just
Oh, good.
sorry.
Hi, Panda.
Oh, hey, girl. Hey, you. Just give me 30 seconds. I'm getting sorted. Sorry, I couldn't get on the other way. Hang on.
It's all good. No, and I hope we can point out some of the good stuff that they do in their videos and point out where they fucked up and did bad. Call it out even.
Okay, let's talk about Jeff. There a recent video, I commended him on it because of the interaction with the police. But he
Yeah.
has backed a lot of people. And I told him, what the hell are you doing? People that shouldn't be backed.
Yeah. The video he did today, was he a little obnoxious? Yes. Yet he was in his right to be the way he was.
Well, look, if a police officer is unresponsive to anything if you're trying to de-escalate it, if you're trying to talk respectful to him, and he's just a complete douche canoe, well, you know, he friggin' deserves it.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like, okay, the example that I'll give is Jeff when he went to that, I forget what the name of the building was, but he was filming it. It was a public building. And the guy came out. He was a complete asshat to him, and he told him to go F himself. Police came out. He started off cordial. The police were fine. They're like, we know what you're doing here. We got no problem with you. You know, you're kind of making them nervous. So, you know, if you could leave, that'd be nice, but you don't have to. And it was a great interaction. It shows you that, okay, here's Jeff. He's not this one-tier guy. You know, he's a guy that's like, you treat him and his rights with some respect, he's going to be nice to you. You don't, he's going to be an asshat. like Jeff.
I like Jeff when he's out auditing. Some of the people he supports, like 10th Man.
Yeah, yeah, but that's it. You know, you can say, dude, I don't know why you're doing it. That's his deal. He can do what he wants. But I can also say, man, I don't agree with you. I don't understand why you're backing that ass hat.
Yeah.
Panda, I really want to get your input on that because I'm really curious. I don't know a lot about you, and I would sure like to hear what you have to say. I don't mean to take over your stream mode. I'm not.
No, you're good.
Shut me up if you want, please.
I'm sorry, Steve. Honestly, I've just had major problems with my phone. I couldn't get on. It wouldn't charge, so I didn't even really hear what you had to say. So I don't know if you want to summarize it and then I can quickly jump in. I'm really sorry.
Okay, we were talking about the auditors and what have they actually done to change any laws? It seems like it's all about clicks and views, and then we started talking about some good ones, and I mentioned Jeff.
Well, I'm kind of really new to this community, if that's what you want to call it. So
Okay.
I know over here we don't have them. Like, it just doesn't happen over here. Mind you, we're really small. In terms of in the US, of course, there's some good people who you watch and you respect and all those things. And then there's people who we all know who are making it worse for everybody else. And it's giving everybody else a bad name. So I only know, probably for me, and I don't really want to name them, I only know about 2 or 3 people that I kind of respect and what they do.
Okay. Does anybody remember Tyrone from New England?
Oh, I
You know who I'm talking about?
I know who. I think I know who you're talking about.
We haven't
News
seen him
Now.
in a while.
Wasn't he arrested on a felony or something?
Yeah, I think so. News Now, New England. Perfect example of this. He's had golden opportunities. He's done great interviews with police officers, been invited to the station, had great interviews. And then the next audit, he's calling some female cop fat and you're going to have a heart attack. I mean, just being a complete douche. And then he's the one that gets interviewed for Inside Edition. I mean, come on. The worst possible person you could have represent the community. Thank you. Now
Okay.
everybody is an asshat.
I mean, one of the things that really concerns me is that I've seen is, like, I'll give you 2
Oh,
examples.
different
Like,
guy. Sorry,
Sorry.
I was talking to D. John.
do you want me to stop?
No, you're good. You're good. Go ahead.
Okay, so 2 things for me that kind of I've seen recently is, one, that people are filming like outside a women's refuge. So we say they've been exposed to quite serious family violence. They're at this place and they're filming through the windows. They're trying to get information. See, that to me is not okay, ever. And the second thing is filming like behind an ambulance. So someone's sick, an ambulance comes, the ambulance team are trying to get them sorted, and they're filming that. Like, I really don't support that type of stuff.
Yeah. Or like filming outside of a synagogue or a girls' school or churches and stuff like that just to harass them. I'm not mentioning names. I don't have to. Everybody knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Isn't that part of the First Amendment? Freedom of religion?
You know something? Yeah. Yep. You can do that. You can go, but here's the deal: you can't be on church property. And I don't believe that the tater there is filming on the property. But also at the same time, how many times has Potato filmed children going in and out of these places?
Too many to count.
Yeah. And sorry, but that's a little flippin' creepy. You don't do that. When I was at Holocron, the Star Wars store, interviewing the owner, when people started coming in, I made sure none of them were on the camera ever. You can't do that.
It makes the parents feel weirded out, creepy, like you're being a creep.
Because it is creepy. It's not. It's why do you need to video my children?
Yeah. Try to videotape my children, see what happens. Yeah, you may have the right to film in the street. Yeah. And you're not safe from the repercussions.
For every action, there is a reaction. Whether or not it's good or bad is up to you.
Yeah. This is why I tell the auditors that we're going around flipping off the police officers. Well, the police officers don't have a First Amendment right. They don't, whether you believe it or not. They literally sign it away. They don't have it. They can't say things on and off duty. So they flip off a cop because the cop can't do anything to them. So I told them, flip off random 10 people and see what happens. I bet you don't get 3 deep before you get your fucking ass handed to you.
So for me, the first persons, when I came into YouTube, the first persons that I ever watched was Degen, and I know that he's in here now. Like, I really respect him and his content. Like, he's very, very, very well respected in the community. Like, he's someone who I would be interested to talk to. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, his stuff is fantastic. And I've kind of got to know him a little bit, and I really respect him.
No name. Here's the difference, though. People ask to take pictures, right? So that's a little different. All I'm saying is it's weird. I'm not saying that it's illegal if you're out in public, you know, when people are, like, for instance, when I lived in Hawaii, people would videotape the beaches and different things. But it's a little weird to be outside of a church or some sort of school. I mean, it's really weird when it's a school and to be videotaping. As a parent, and I hope you would feel the same, to have some random person put my kid on YouTube for God knows what reason, I'd be a little angry.
And you don't know if there's freaking creeps looking at the video or not. That's the scary part.
Well, there's new laws. There's new laws against this now on YouTube. There's laws. You can get fined now.
But what's also interesting, Odin, is like over here, and I know I refer to New Zealand to the States, and it's completely different. I respect that. But like some of those auditors, and say, let's use some of the police, for example. I mean, when police get called to an incident, there's so many factors that they need to look into, right? I can't believe how calm half those police are. I watched one, I think it was last night or yesterday. I wanted to slap that person. Like, they are totally out of line. You know, like, when, I guess my question to you is, it's going to get worse, isn't it, before it will get better?
Well, yeah. When they don't get the reaction they want, yeah.
If it keeps going down the road it's going down now, yeah, they're going to get laws changed for the worse. In some cases. In some cases, they might get some that actually enhance the First Amendment. Like Turner versus Driver. That was a great win there. There's a couple in the Third Circuit that enhanced the Pennsylvania right to film. They fought against Constitution there.
Yeah, it's all interesting. It's very interesting discussion.
It just then when you try to help them out, they're like, "You're just a troll." It's like, no, we're trying to help you out so you aren't wearing the cuffs, getting arrested, wasting money to feed the dragon you're trying to beat. You know, why feed the monster you're trying to defeat? You know. And there's nothing wrong with baiting a cop as long as that's all you're doing is standing there filming. Be a bait car. Don't go out and smack somebody because you want a cop to show up. Be a bait car. Just stand.
Thank
Well,
you.
wait,
Yep.
Murph, you were more than welcome up here. Sorry, we were just in the middle of saying we were in the middle of a conversation.
Yeah, Murph, man, we'd love to have you up here. Come on up.
Murph,
I would
come on
love to
up.
get. I'd love to get his input on this.
Odin, I'm just thinking maybe I'm not even the right person to have up here because I don't even really know what I'm talking about, to be honest. I can
Well,
own that.
No, but
So that-
here's what makes your opinion important. Because it's an outsider. We need someone that's not in the States that looks at this. You're going to look at it from a different perspective. It's going to be like a citizen, how a citizen would look at this. Someone that lives in a home that watches an auditor flipping out in front of their house, which we've seen that over and over again. We'd love to get your perspective on this because it'll be different than ours.
No, that's cool. I just know that there's probably lots of other people that want to come up, so I don't want to take the space if there is.
I got 2 spaces left.
Odin's chief
Please come
like
back, Murph.
yard.
Well,
Come on, Merv. No, Merv, please come up. I'm asking you to come up with me. Come on.
Panda's gonna put a hurting on you.
Yeah. No, you're not.
No,
unlike
we need to
Odin.
let Murph know how much we love him.
No, I respect his opinion. Are you kidding me? Get him up here.
He's a stand-up guy. He's nice all around, but he's, if he disagrees with something, he's straightforward about it.
That's cool.
That's what I like
what
about
want.
him.
You
He would
kidding me?
bring a lot of good to this.
Yeah.
Come on, Murph.
I came into this community almost 4 years ago, and I've learned a lot from it.
Even though he's a fucking Yorker. Check
Yeah.
your DM, Murph.
Link.
I'll put it in general for you.
Sorry we didn't say hi to him when we first got up. I feel bad. I was actually trying to get lunch ready for my kids, which was super simple because my husband loves me and he got them Lunchables.
That's cool. Well,
You're
I
spoiled.
think I was running my mouth when he came up here, and I got a big mouth.
Murphinator.
I am spoiled, Odin. I'm very spoiled. Hi,
Hey, guys.
Murph.
Hi guys.
Hey,
I'm
Center
sorry.
stage.
Don't mind me. I'm just a little irritable. My freaking diabetes has got me up and down. And I came in and nobody said hi, so I said, "All right, I'm out." I'm sorry about that. It's not you
It's okay,
guys.
Murph.
It's just me. I had a bad day yesterday and today wasn't so great. So, but I'm good. I'm
Well,
okay.
Did you
There
get
will
something to eat there, Murph?
Yeah, I did. I just said a few minutes ago.
There, we'll
Oh,
put
good.
you between the ladies then. How's that?
That sounds. Not actually. I asked Odin for the link, and he said that he already gave it out to the people he wanted to. So I thought he didn't want me up here. So
No,
No,
it's
but you
good.
already had the
it
link.
hurt my feelings.
You're good, man.
Jeez, Odin, you're a bully.
yeah, he is. What a tyrant.
Yeah.
No, it's all good. I love Odin. He knows that. It's all
Oh,
good.
my little man got a haircut today and he looks like a little man. Okay, I'm talking about my almost 4-year-old kid.
Oh,
Oh,
Murph
where
just up. Come on back, Murph.
What happened?
He dropped out.
Probably not on purpose.
Your guest will need to connect their mic and cam before you can add them.
Oh my gosh, my kid looks so cute. He has big ears too, so it's adorable that now his hair is short and you can see his big old ears.
Murph,
Yeah, I don't even, I'm sorry. My son Elijah has extremely long hair. He's never cut it. He doesn't want to. So I don't even know what he would look like with short hair.
he just dropped out altogether.
Oh, what the heck? I know he's having a rough day, but damn.
It could have been StreamYards.
Yeah.
Just this whole drama between Retard and the other channels, it's getting old, worn out, and it's just like
Yeah,
another.
so, Odin, look, and I'm going to be straightforward with this. When someone does something personal to me, or to one of my friends,
Perfect.
I get involved. Okay, when Emo threatened to kill me, I was done with that piece of shit. And then when he did what he said to Andrew and his daughter the other day, it's over. I'm gonna freaking troll him for the rest of my life. I'm done giving him chances. Now,
Yeah.
when you have someone like Brian, and I understand the drama that's going on between Paulie, Andrew, and Brian. Brian is the biggest fucking liar on 2 feet, and he's a fucking creeper. He's a stalking fucking creeper. He deserves to be fucking trolled. You don't need a person like that influencing society. It's his right to do it, yes. It's our right to stop him.
You use your free speech against his.
Yeah. And guess what? We're kicking the shit out of him right now.
Yeah. Like today, he was whining about Glenn's live panel. Well, I hit him because he slandered a person. And sorry, slander isn't protected speech. You can be sued. People can lose their jobs over that shit.
Yeah, so you basically protected him from being sued.
Yep.
You know, and he doesn't realize that.
The one that yeah, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, bro. Don't worry about it.
No, he slanders everybody on his stream. Then he's like, if you come here, you have to be nice.
Yeah.
So,
well,
you know,
if he started being nice to everybody and stopped calling him a fucking pedo, people would actually be nice to him.
Well, maybe he should start off by like not calling fucking women bitches and shit like that, because he likes to do that a lot.
Right there. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna have to jump in here.
90% of his streams, 90% of his streams are about Kate.
Yep. And right here is the best damn auditor out there.
South
Slacker.
Love him.
Hey,
South
I fucking love this guy, bro. I'm one of his biggest fans, my guy.
Oh my, bro. I love him.
He is a plethora of knowledge when it comes to this kind of stuff.
Yep.
Southside, come up.
Come on, man. I'll step down if you want to bring him up.
No. Sorry, Steve.
Hey guys, I'm sorry I didn't drop out a second time. I'm sorry, Panda. I didn't mean to step on you, guys.
Oops, Panda went down. You didn't have to, Panda.
You know what happened, Odin? I accidentally hit my camera button and it dropped me. It dropped me.
Must have been too ugly for the camera. Come on up, Slacker.
Yeah.
Maybe. Wait, I'm the only woman up here now?
Don't worry, you can handle us, man.
She'd kick the shit out of all of us.
I would love to hear Southside Slacker come up and talk.
Oh, yeah.
Slacker is awesome. He is such a respectful guy. Like, when you get to, you know what I mean? He's awesome. And I like his videos, too.
Yeah.
Me too. He said, let me finish eating and he'll be lurking until then.
Yeah. When he first started out, was he a little cruel? Yeah. Then he started learning and listening to people, and he grew. He became a great man.
Yep.
That's what it is, man. You just fucking grow. You learn from your mistakes, and you fucking correct yourself, and you do better.
Yep.
The only auditors can learn from him.
The only auditor I've ever seen be able to film a live fire situation. Where have any of these other auditors been that done anything like that?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm gloating on South Side there.
You're fanboying.
We're all fanboying over here, though.
Yeah, well, it's worth it, man. He's a fucking great guy. He knows how to do it.
Well, when they're doing something right, then they need to be told about it. So,
exactly.
You know what I mean? That positive affirmation.
Yep.
Well, when he was walking down the street, I told him to get his ass up on the sidewalk. He got his ass up on the sidewalk. Sorry, I just got great respect for that young man.
Yep. So do I.
And he always puts his grandkid first.
Yep. He's a great grandfather and father.
You can't ask anything from another man.
Please tell me he's coming up here. Is he coming up here?
Yeah, he said he's going to finish eating and then he'll be lurking till he's done.
There, I'll put it up for you,
Okay.
Steve.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I would like to see him go do a bullshit talk with a cop while they're shooting guns, and maybe with Steve, and they're just sitting there man talking, going and shooting guns, or guy to female officer just shooting guns and enjoying that time.
The only reason you said female anything is because I'm up here, Odin.
Odin, if he wants to do that, I can arrange that.
Oops.
Steve, you do auditing too, right?
No,
Oh,
I do a lot of Second Amendment stuff. I used to protest when I was younger. I got a family. I can't afford to be arrested now. I got arrested when I was younger and stuff.
Sure.
So,
I understand.
you know, I'm 53. I got kids and I got grandkids.
Oh,
So.
you're my age, bro.
Okay.
Yep. You're my age.
Yeah. But like I said, I try to be the voice of reason. I try to help and say, you know, because like I've been there. I've made the mistakes. No, I've done open carries and stuff like that.
See, that's me, bro. 53.
There you go.
Good God, you just broke my. Okay, we don't need the uglies up here.
Dude, wait a second. Dude, you don't have anywhere near the gray I have. That's not fair, man.
Okay, AK.
I still got my hair.
Yeah,
AK, put your camera back on again.
yeah, I like looking. AK's pretty.
Yeah, she
Okay,
said,
that's a much better
Okay.
picture.
she's a sweetie too.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, as long as you don't get on my bad side. Do
Oh,
something
no.
stupid, I'm going to tell you you're being stupid.
That's right.
Being on the bad side's kind of fun though too.
Oh, you shut up.
I'm like AK. I feel like, you know, if you got something on your mind, say it. You know, be truthful, and that's it. And if people, you know, respect you, they'll accept it and take it for what it is. And if they don't, then that's on them.
Fuck them.
Yep.
It's cold. I'm going to start shivering here soon, so.
Say what's
Well,
on your
you are-
mind and speak your piece.
Well, and that's it. Oh, thank you, everybody. I appreciate that.
Steve, you'll have to read that one.
Yeah.
I don't know. He did a damn good Brian, though.
Yep. You all did a great impersonation yesterday.
Oh, we had so much fun.
Yep.
All right, I'm getting coffee. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And then are we going to play a video and pick it apart? Because I kind of thought that's what we were doing.
Yeah. I learned how to talk like Brian from Gary Snowflake.
Wow. I actually believed you were Gary Snowflake. That's how fucking good you were.
He does it so well. I
Yep.
had to listen to him enunciate and how he does it. So that's how I learned.
I was like fanboy, and I said, "Oh shit, Gary Snowflake's up there, for real." But great job, guys, all of you.
I really wanted to do 10th Man. I was like just about to click out of voice in Discord and go and do 10th
Yeah.
Man, and Joe Cool went up there. I was like, you son of a bitch. I love you, Joe, but damn it.
Yeah. Yeah, his name gets mentioned like 3 times. He shows up.
No, that's Odin.
Odin too.
Or you have to get his Discord call. Have you seen that picture?
Yeah.
It's like a marmot or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Odin!
I wish I had the video talent of Gary Snowflake.
Yeah.
I'm in
Oh
the
my
middle of
gosh.
I'm in the middle of animating some a beetle right now because I'm
Yeah.
gonna have some fun with that. But I can't do half the quality that
Yeah.
Gary does.
Does Odin have 6 people that are allowed up or 10? Do any of you guys know?
Probably 6.
Only 6. I'm a cheap
Oh,
ass.
okay.
I was about to say he's cheap. Cheap.
Yeah.
It's okay.
That's okay. First of the year, I'm buying it, so
Yeah.
I'll do 10 on mine.
Yeah, because if what's his name? Southside wants to come up, I'll jump down.
I could put myself down.
there's
There's
enough.
5.
Yeah, we got room for one more.
Yeah, we got room.
Yeah.
So are we gonna
Nothing.
pick apart a video, or what are we doing here, Odin?
Well, today just bullshitting and just having normal conversation.
Yeah.
Seeing if anyone would be down for this kind of thing.
Well, why
Yeah.
don't we pick some videos that we can do in the future, maybe, or pick an auditor that we can
And see if they'd be willing to come up and talk too.
Oh, that would be awesome.
What do you guys
Right?
wanna
Like,
do? Would you prefer a bad video or a good one, like from Southside?
I think it's always fair to do like 3 videos. That's how I choose. Like, I'll go through if I find somebody new. Like
Uh-huh.
when I found Degen. I love Degen.
Yeah, I
I'm not
love
gonna
him
lie, I
too.
do too. I'm on the same page with all you guys on that. But
Yeah.
I went through and I chose 3 different videos of 3 different times, you know what I mean? And I just really liked them, and that's kind of how I go. So if I like 2 of them and maybe not one of them,
Yeah.
I'll watch them and keep
Uh-huh.
an eye and see if I continue to like them.
Yep. Yep.
At first, I was going to do maybe a couple of Joes, and I'm going to have to do Slackers. The one that I really like, then a couple of 2 that I dislike,
Uh-huh.
and now you guys talk on it.
So why don't you do one of Joe, one of Slacker, and then you pick one, Odin. What do you guys think? Or
One
no?
of Jeff. You know, and then if it continues to be a good thing, right? I'm sure that some of these other auditors or cop watchers or activists, whatever they would like to call themselves,
Yeah.
would like to come up and explain and tell why they did things, as long as it doesn't turn into a big shit show.
Sure.
Then I'm sure it would be beneficial for all. You know what I mean? Because when they're in that situation, we
Yeah.
all think differently and we all do differently.
Yep.
I'm one of those where I back away. I'm like, no, I stand 5'2". I'm like a $120. I'm out.
Yeah.
I got 3 kids. I'd rather go home.
Yep. I agree.
Sorry, my guy. I was I'm helping my. So I got a new desktop computer for my parents and shit. So
Uh-huh.
I'm just like setting it up for them right now.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's just
nice.
fucking. Yeah, that shit's fire, dude. I told them I've been fucking pleading for them to get a new one because the one that they have, the old one, is a fucking shitty all-in-one.
Yeah, you were telling me. I remember.
It's a piece of fucking crap.
Okay,
So
I'm
they
going
finally
to
got it. That's good.
share one of Slacker's video, the one I like, the live
Uh-huh.
player one, so you can all see what I'm talking about.
Okay.
And I hope it goes through without burping up.
I'll mute.
Okay. Well, it didn't go full screen.
And Panda, yes, I'm okay. Oh, sorry.
Can you all hear that?
Yep.
What's up, y'all? Shots fired. We got 2 officers strapping up with vests right here. And you got 1 officer right there. I was about a block away, and I heard about 9-10 rounds go off from the distance I was at. Sounded like a high caliber handgun, 40 maybe. And then, like I said, heard sirens roll up, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 officers. And they have weapons drawn. They're about to go, I guess, attempt to make a breach and find out what's going on with this gentleman.
Hey, Southside. Yeah, I'm using this video yet again.
How you doing? I don't mind. Like I said, once I put them out there, anyone can do what they want with them.
South's up here.
Hi, Slacker.
Yeah.
How y'all
what's
doing?
up,
Good evening, ma'am.
man?
Southside, my brother. I'm your biggest fan. You know I am, bro. Even though you don't like 6ix9ine, my guy.
What's up, my guy? Hey, I can't judge you for that, man. To each his own, yeah. But 6ix9ine gets no play in my radio.
Nah, I know, bro. You good, bro. You good. Still love you,
Hey,
my guy. No
Southside.
homo.
Hey, Southside, I got a question to ask you. If we could hook it up where you can go fire a bunch of guns with the cops and just have a normal bullshit time and kind of do an interview slash hanging out with them, would you be up for it?
I might be up for something like that. I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, I enjoy shooting guns. Yeah.
Okay, let me try to set it up.
And you get to meet Steve.
I don't know if
Right
he
on.
wants. I'm a fan of his stuff, so.
Me too.
I appreciate it, man. I do. Thank you.
Hey, Southside, it's me, Murph. I'm going on the Hitman. Oh, no, wait. It says Murph here. Okay. I thought it was on the Hitman. How you doing, brother?
Oh, I'm good, man. How about yourself? How was y'all's
Fine.
holiday?
Doing great, great. And yours?
Oh,
good.
it was amazing.
Good, good. How's your grandchild?
Oh, that boy is fucking sprouting. He's a little butterball, man. Like, I love it.
Yeah, I know. I've seen the video, man. You're a great grandfather and father.
Oh, thank you. I try.
Blessings, brother.
I try to lead
Southside,
by
you ever,
example.
Yeah.
Southside, you ever have coquitos before, bro?
Nah.
Oh man, yo, Murph, we gotta hook this nigga up.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Man, this nigga would love that shit, bro. It's basically like a Puerto Rican eggnog that tastes a little bit like coconuts, and
bet.
it has
Yeah,
Bacardi in that shit, bro.
Yeah,
Oh, see, I
coquito.
don't drink. Mm.
Oh, you don't
Oh.
drink?
No, no, sir.
No, you can have it
Oh, that's
without.
a
You
good
can have it
thing.
without,
That's a
bro.
good thing.
You don't need to have
Cool.
drinks in it.
Yep. They make coquito without liquor in it.
Yeah,
Right
bro.
on.
It literally it tastes like a fucking dessert
Yeah.
in a cup.
Alright.
It's fucking great.
Dessert in
You'd
a
love
cup.
it, bro. You love it.
So y'all want to watch that video or
Sure.
talk with Slacker?
Sure, let's watch it.
I'm in the shot fired. You got this officer pulling out his AR. We got that officer at the ready with a handgun. We got this officer, and then we got another officer right there. Some count 4, maybe 5 officers. What's up, y'all? No, this ain't on Morrison. This is on Holder and Finfield. Over here on the southwest side, right near Lackland. Like I said, we had shots fired. I heard about 9 to 10 rounds go off. And then after that, we heard sirens. We got this officer at the front door. We got another officer on the other side of that bush. And then these 2 officers right here. I'm assuming we're just awaiting more officers. We got a neighbor helping out the officers, which is all cool. No, I wasn't passing by. I was actually visiting a family member a block or so over. I don't want to dox their address, but I was visiting a family member, and that's when I heard the cops. That's when I heard the shots fired. And I'm gonna kick it down and let y'all hear what's going on. Okay, they're saying there's pits in the yard. What's up, Wolfman? We had shots fired. I heard about 9 to 10 rounds. It sounded like a high caliber handgun. And then not even 5 minutes later, we heard sirens. And then now, where I'm at now, we got an officer up front. At the front door, we got an officer right here with the high caliber rifle. We got another officer on that truck over there with the high caliber rifle. And then the bald officer I just showed his just a handgun. Right now, we only have these 4 officers on scene. I'm sure there's more on the way. I'm sure they're going to eventually tell me to back up and put some tape on, but until they tell me to leave, I'm going to stay right here. I'm probably at most 20 yards away from the officers. I'm like right across the street from them. We got a 5th officer showing up right now. He's giving him the rundown. We're going to pay attention to these officers right here. C-45, he's saying they aren't AK rounds, they're 45 rounds. Just like I suggested, they're high caliber rounds. He's pointing to the ground. Those,
Hey, Slacker, was you nervous in this moment of time?
honesty, no. I was more, I guess the only bit of nerves I had was just to see how the cops were going to treat me being so close. But in all honesty, like that kind of situation isn't every day, but pretty regular, random shots, shit like that. So I'm somewhat used to being in situations like that. Unfortunately.
Yeah, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, it is what it is. That's a long video. They let me sit there. I think I was there like an hour and a half, 2 hours, easy.
Yeah, I'm trying to speed it up.
Yo,
a
my
little
guys, I'm sorry, but I gotta hop off, bro, because my fucking phone is dead ass getting hot, and that shit is dying slowly, and I'm still charging it. So, yeah, I gotta hop off, bro. I'll see you guys later, though.
All right,
It's all
Fixer,
good.
love you,
Later,
buddy.
Already, my
Victor.
guy.
All right, later.
Peace.
I'm trying to pick it. There we go. Skip ahead a little bit. See how close he was to the cops, guys? You could almost French kiss him.
Behind the U-Haul, sir. Give a little directional help. I guess the one of the individuals that was involved is located. I'm not going to give the location out, but it's located elsewhere, and the officers are going to go talk to them right now. I don't want to give the location out for the simple fact because I don't know if the gentleman inside is a subscriber of mine or anybody that may know him, and I don't want to give up any location to somebody that may be in danger right now. And I know people are saying thinking they may be subscribers, but I mean I just don't know, and I don't want to take that chance.
I'll say this, Slacker, that was amazing in that moment that you knew it was inappropriate to give the location of somebody, right? And that you had the moral code in you to not say it.
Absolutely.
Kudos
Thank
to you.
for stating that.
I appreciate that. Thank you. That's one thing I try to do when I'm out. I try to not put anybody's that's involved. I try not to put them out there, put them on blast, because it's. I mean, I'm a man who enjoys my privacy. I love being a private individual, and I don't want my business out there. So even though I do have the right to film this and have the right to do all that, I try to treat it as if I would want to be treated. You know, like, cool, film, do your thing, but respect the fact that I'm a human being and have, you know, like, I don't want my business blasted out there. And there's been several times that I filmed a high raid warrant one time, but I stayed 4 houses away so as to not to put that family on blast. I mean, I don't want, I may have the right to do that, but there's just, like you said, there's a moral standard, there's a moral line I just won't cross that, you know, people deserve some sort of privacy, even though we are putting their, you know, I'm there for the cops, not for them, you know?
Hey, Harry.
And that's why you have so many great supporters. So keep doing what you're doing.
That was the worst video ever. You didn't interject yourself. You didn't cuss at the officers. You didn't get tased. What kind of fucking auditor are you, bro?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I need to go back to class.
I'm just kidding. That was awesome.
And
Go ahead.
oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, you're good, bro. Go ahead.
I was going to say there was another situation also, but this was one of the things that also helped kind of tip my point of view to how I reacted to officers. Like when I sat there and they didn't bother me, they let me do my due. They, you know, just occasionally approached me and had something to say. Like it kind of helped me be like, well, am I the asshole out there all the time? So it helped open my eyes to be different, to change, to not be the problem.
And I've been giving you mad shout outs on a lot of channels just for that reason, and how to talk to people. I mean, like I said, I've told people many times, cops don't give a shit about you videotaping. Just let them do the job.
Yeah, and I mean, it took a lot of time to get there because the three things that really changed my perspective. This was one of the videos right here. This one, the Hardburger video, like I tell everybody, because I went out that day not to film or actually document anything. I went out there that day with the intention of just being an asshole. And I didn't like that. I didn't like that I went out there to be the story and to be the attention. So I changed from that. And the third one is, I haven't really told nobody this, but someone real close to me, well, my sister, she's told me I could tell the story, though I'm not going to get too detailed. My sister was involved in a real bad domestic violence where her ex shot at her and her kids, was chasing her, around town and things like that. And when the officers were helping, I was there filming and they knew who I was, but not one time did I feel like they were taking any personal vendetta towards me. They were all helping my sister. They were all focused on what they had to do. Like the way they handled it, I gained a lot of respect for SAPD that night because, yes, it was my sister, but I got to see firsthand a real crisis situation and how they handled it. And there's a lot of things that I don't like about SAPD, but that helped really change my attitude towards them that night.
That's awesome.
Slacker, at one point, did you feel jaded towards the police? Like, did you feel like, was that at a point where, like that video that you talked about, you went out angry? Were you jaded at that point, and did you learn that you needed to change that?
I think that was when I learned I needed to change. But in 100%, you hit the nail on the head, man. Most of my videos up until that was a lot just because I had a vendetta. I didn't like the cops, and I still don't, but I had like a personal, like, oh, fuck these guys, fuck y'all, and just wanted to go out and just give them shit. And I guess what, besides the instances and also seeing the movement kind of pick up, it made me realize that a lot of people are going to try to do this and not understand anything or the consequences that can come. And I didn't want to be that example for them to go down that route. Oh, treat cops like shit and there's nothing they can do about it. Well, there's a lot that comes from doing this and being so abrasive and being so rude. There's a lot of backlash from your community, from the police, from your family. So I didn't want to be the idol for people to go and get themselves caught up in bullshit.
That was going to be my next question. How does your community feel about this?
I get mixed feelings. My neighborhood has kind of grown accustomed to seeing me, but there's I don't know if the app, I'm sure the app is nationwide, but there's an app Neighborhood that I used to be on. I got kicked off actually because of a video I did. But a lot of the people don't like what I do, but there's quite a bit of support. So it's at this point, I see it kind of 50-50. And I think it's gotten a little better with my change in the way I handle myself. I feel like it's helped my community understand a little more.
So since your behavior has changed, you've noticed that maybe your community is a little bit more understanding.
Yes, ma'am. And I even try to be more, there's a video I did at the flea market, and a gentleman got stabbed. And when I walked up, the family seen me filming and got real upset and confronted me. Well, when I I pointed the camera down and I began to explain myself to one of the gentlemen that was involved in the family, and he understood. He was like, okay, no problem. And he talked to his family, and there was no more problems between us, because rather than be confrontational with them and give them the whole, oh, I have the right spiel, I wanted to communicate and let them know, look, I'm not here for you. I'm not trying to put your family's business out there. I'm just here for the cops, and that communication is what's really been like helping build the bridge between me and my community when they see me out there.
Thank God. I want to say that is amazing, because I know that there are a few of us who, especially myself, I do believe you need the support of your community in order to better the situation. So awesome on you. I think it's awesome that you've seen a difference in your community since that. I like your stuff, but those were just a few questions I had. A difference in your.
Harry, did you have any questions for Slacker?
No, I think it's great what he's doing. Like I said, I mean, I know I have the utmost respect for the way he's grown up, and over the past several months, I haven't been exposed to that much.
Oh, like the earlier videos, you'll see it, man. I look like everyone else. I'm out there throwing the finger and cussing cops out and just being rude and abrasive, just because I have the right to. And nothing against people that do that. to each their own. But I just, you catch that, like I was told when I first started, and like I've been told my whole life, you catch more flies with honey than you do vinegar,
Yep.
Odin, use your soundboard and give him a round of applause because that was amazing.
Sorry, guys, I had to run into a store there. So,
You're all good, Steve.
yeah.
Harry,
And I was gonna say too, I'm sorry, Odin, sir, and it's because of people like Odin and Harry and Teresa, the trolls that started. Because when the trolling really first happened in the community, I thought I was like prime real estate to get fucked with, and nobody fucked with me, and yada yada. And I talked with everybody, and I listened to what they had to say. So it's a lot of this change didn't come just from me. It came from being open to criticism and open to seeing not what I was doing wrong, but maybe what I could do better. So I thank Odin, I thank Teresa, I thank everybody that had constructive criticism, that I was able to learn from.
is that you, Harry?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I fucking dropped my phone. We kind of had this conversation last night on Masshole. Even people who critique auditors and whatever, like Masshole, myself, whatever, we see this on a daily basis. We watch videos, we pick them apart, and that's fine. But the common citizen, and even most law enforcement, they don't. When someone walks up with a phone and start recording, they don't know what the person's doing. Yes, it's 100% legal. Yes, it's 100% within your rights. But when someone walks up to them and somebody says, "Hey, what are you doing?" Most auditors, and I'll use like the examples we used last night, like Casey Cammerboy, they just become dicks and they want to escalate a situation rather than just saying, "I'm doing a First Amendment audit, just seeing what's going on. Let me do my thing. I'll be out of here." They play the secret squirrel handshake game and doing little hand signals and shit, and rather than just talking to people. If you educate the public, they're gonna be a lot more receptive than some idiot hiding in the bushes with a camera and just being assholes to them.
I agree, and it's funny because I had the same conversation with a family member yesterday in regards to some of the West Coast auditors, saying the same thing, that yeah, you may have every right to do this, but there's got to be some just human decency and common ground. Like, if you want people to support you, but you give them no idea on what you're doing, like you stand up there in fatigues and you're making hand signals, I would assume something negative, so I would get on the defensive rather than somebody telling me, "Hey, I'm just out here filming, seeing how people react, blah blah blah." Like you said, there's a level of communication that has to be had that a lot of people are just refusing to have because YouTube revenue. That's what it comes down to, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Hey, Harry, I got a question to ask you.
Yeah, of course.
If you were able to go shooting with Slacker and just have a man talking, he didn't film your face or anything, and you filmed the interaction, would you be up for it? Would you do it?
Oh, absolutely. But I mean, you have to realize it's not going to be realistic probably for 2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
No, I was just using you for example.
Yeah, absolutely. And even, yeah, absolutely. I would have no problem with that whatsoever. I mean, I would wear like maybe even a Brian mask or something, or a no name mask. But yeah, let me rephrase that. As long as the person's not a convicted felon, they can be around weapons and stuff. Absolutely. I love going shooting. I mean, I've got more guns than a man needs.
Whoa, it's not the bill of needs. Shut up, damn it.
Hey, whoa. You need them all. What are you talking about?
Exactly. It's funny because I try to explain it to somebody. I'm like, they're like, "Why do you buy so many guns?" I'm like, this is going to sound really weird, but they're fucking sexy. There are certain guns you look at them and they're like, "God, that gun's really fucking hot."
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
Yeah. And by the way, Steve Pinder, the reason Brian doesn't like you have teeth.
Oh, Slacker dropped.
I do. I'm missing a couple on the sides from my kickboxing days.
That's still like 31 more than him.
Hi, everybody in chat. Sorry, I can't type. I'm on my phone.
Yeah, it's funny, Harry. When it comes to buying guns, I mean, yeah, there's a sex appeal to them. Like I have a Savage LE. It's a law enforcement sniper rifle. Oh my God, that gun is just it's gorgeous.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I just bought a 44 Magnum for out in the woods, and it's not one I need, but it was an airweight frame, and it's got a chest holster with it, and the same weighs maybe 8 ounces.
No,
Oh yeah, it's the air weight frame, and it's crazy light.
it's got to buck like a mule though.
Oh yeah, it's not an everyday shooter. I mean, it's
No,
a situation.
it's a stout one.
Yeah, it's one that if a bear comes at you, you can drop a bear if you hit it in the right places and stuff.
Yep.
So
I got a 45 long Colt with buffalo bore ammo in it. Throwing a 300 grain round at
nice.
ungodly speeds.
The new thing that I'm learning up here is everyone likes 10 millimeter for bear protection, and I thought 10 millimeter was kind of weak for a full size grizzly.
Well, it's got a lot of penetration, but what damage does it cause?
Well, the secret.
No, there's a troll. Hey, I could be.
I would see the craziest thing I ever had happen is I was living in a 2-story dry cabin. It was 12 by 16, 2-story. It was a starter home, pretty much. And a bear literally knocked down my door.
Yeah, I was about to tell a story.
Talk about scared shitless.
Yeah, one of the guys at the power company up here where I'm living, in their office about probably 60 days ago, bear went to lay down for the winter, and literally kicked the office door in and went into the office and was like making her bed in the corner of their office, and they came to work that day. Yeah, it kind of scared the shit out of them. Yeah, and
there's literally a page on Facebook where all these crazy things happen with animals.
Yeah, and I actually learned with bears, if you go to shoot a bear, especially a large one, you shoot for like the limbs to try and like break the limbs down, like the arms and the legs and stuff. That way they can't run at you.
Yep.
Oh,
So-
I walked out of my hunting cabin here in Texas because I heard a weird noise. I walked out, and 10 feet away from me, sitting on my 4-wheeler, is a mountain lion.
Nice.
All right, I got to count myself down to put somebody up.
Well,
What's
don't be a
that?
cheap bastard and fucking pay for StreamYard.
Yeah. Have you seen that video on YouTube? Excuse me. There's two people, looks like a husband and wife maybe, and they're hunting. There's a moose in the background. They must have shot it and wounded it. Then it gets up and charges them, and the husband shoots just as it reaches his wife.
No, I haven't seen that one.
Yep.
God almighty.
Wow, moose are dangerous. If you cross a moose
Oh,
and
yeah,
her
that thing
baby,
is huge.
yeah, they're humongous. And if you cross a moose and her baby, she'll come back and beat the living shit out of you and kill you.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, I have one that hangs around my house with her baby, and I don't mess with her. I just leave her be.
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
new
if you
toy.
I'm like, hi, you're pretty, bye.
Yeah,
If you hit one with your car, you're gonna die because it's gonna come right through that front windshield and kill you.
oh yeah.
Not
Hey.
always, depending on the speed kind
Hey,
of deal.
Glenn. Glenn, the panel's full, so you'll have to wait.
I'm gonna be in my house here soon. I'm gonna be going out with the family before I head to the farm tonight, so I can step down
Aw.
now.
Are you
Okay.
and Odin?
Oh, okay.
Are you
Enjoy
and
the
Odin-
farm.
Are you and Odin having peanut butter night at the farm?
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Here's-
Peanut butter jelly.
Yeah,
time.
he'll be the bait.
Exactly.
Steve will be the bottom.
Okay.
As Mike Taylor calls it, the power bottom bitch.
Oh, geez.
Yep. Have you seen how big he is? Shit.
Yoda, are you sure that it's a truck in reverse, or is it a snow machine in reverse? Because I've seen the one with the snow machine in reverse.
I wouldn't be surprised either one.
Yeah.
The snow machine one is actually, it's crazy, but it's true. That's what happens. You don't mess with moose.
No, they're definitely crazy. The new toys I'm interested in, I've been buying more than I need, is the AR-15 pistols.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
those.
I
yeah,
thought.
those,
Oh yeah.
those
Yeah,
are a
but
blast.
you got to be careful with them. I know being a cop, you're exempt from a few things, but the brace on them, I just had to switch the braces out on the one I bought for my son.
Correct. And you're not supposed. Technically, you're not supposed to shoulder them, but no one. Every brace owner has them. They shoulder them, so it's
Well,
just
yeah.
not realistic. Springfield Armory has a really nice AR-15 platform. It's a 308 now, though, which I'd love to get for hunting. It'd be great for the
Oh,
side by
yeah.
side
Yeah,
out in the woods.
yeah, nice one. That's what Timothy Harper got arrested for.
Who did?
News Now Oklahoma or whatever it was. What was his name? Shit.
Floyd Wallace?
Okay.
What's that?
Floyd?
No, Timmy Harper.
Oh,
was
okay. What do you?
KC?
But
Now
didn't he-
OKC?
I said,
Yeah.
didn't he carry it like
Yeah,
2
he
weeks
carried it.
prior to that law being enacted?
Yeah. Right before, and plus he walked into that restaurant with it on his stomach, looked like he was, carrying it in ready to shoot. It was pointed and forward.
Jesus. Yeah, I mean, I fully support 2A, obviously. I mean, I like I
Yeah.
said, I've got a lot of guns. I'm fully into it. I don't agree with open carry, just from even a tactical standpoint. If I
Yeah.
were a bad guy and I'm going to rob a place and I walk in and I see someone with open carry and there's only
First
one or
one
two
down.
people, they're the first two people going down.
Yep.
There's an idiot down in Florida, and I can't remember his name. He drives me crazy. Florida has a weird thing in their statutes that if you're going fishing or hunting,
Yep.
you can carry your gun with you wherever you're going. Well, this
Yeah.
guy goes to popular tourist destinations like Madeira Beach, Indian Rocks Beach. This is where I grew up down in Florida. And he's carrying a fully loaded AR-15 slung across his chest, across bridges and these fishing piers and stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I understand you want to make a statement. This is a tourist destination's not the place to make your statement.
No.
Well, that's like a time and place thing. But some
Yeah.
people, I guess it goes zoom right over their head.
Well,
Yeah, I
it's
wouldn't-
not even time and place. It's just common sense and decency.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm sorry. Go ahead, IB. I could be.
No, I was just going to say, I can understand and support somebody carrying around, but why do you want people to know you're carrying?
Right.
know?
Absolutely.
It makes no sense. It's kind of like, look at me is all they want. It's exactly what I think they want.
Oh, and I agree. I totally agree. And it's just, like I said, from a tactical standpoint, it's stupid. But then I said, especially down in Florida, you have all these blue hairs who come down every winter, and they see some kid walking down the street with an AR-15. It's like, I mean, I hate using this thing just as much as auditors do, but this day and age, times have changed.
Oh, hell yeah, they have.
You see someone with an AR-15, your first instinct is not a 2A auditor. There's going to be an active shooter situation.
Right. I agree with everything y'all are saying. The only reason I carry is because Texas doesn't give me the chance with a gun. So it's more of just like bringing awareness to the irony of the law that I can carry this fucking rifle or this shotgun, but you won't let me have a handgun. And I understand because you can get a handgun in more places, but this is the only option you give me. I take it until y'all reform that.
Right, but I don't know you, Solo. Like I said, I think you have enough common sense. Again, time and place where you would do that also.
Well, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I don't think you would go to like a major tourist destination where people aren't from the area, they don't know the laws of that area, and you're walking around with a 12 gauge across your chest at a major theme park or a major fishing pier or something.
That's what I say. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to Six Flags, Texas.
Right.
Yeah, you don't go out there with tactical gear on with a freaking gun strapped across your chest either. Like,
yeah, no, I'm not going to give the impression of that either. Yeah, I feel like if I was walking around with tactical gear and a rifle, then I myself would think something's up too, and I support that decision to carry, but I'd still be on the worried list.
Yep.
Oh, absolutely. It's just stupid. Hey, Glenn Lambert, how you doing, buddy? Glenn's in the house.
Hey, Murph.
Sorry, Glenn, I couldn't get you up here. There was
Hey guys,
7 in back, or there's like 7, 8 people wanting up.
Oh,
I'm
down,
gonna
buddy.
jump down. I'll jump
Yeah.
down.
No, it's good. I could go down.
No,
Oh,
I'll
that's
jump
what-
down. I'll
that's
jump
what
down.
Nevaeh said.
I've been here the longest. I can go.
Yeah,
Who's in the
I
background?
could be Harry Ball,
Anyway.
Odin, AK. I love you guys. Southside Slacker, I fucking love you, man. Keep up the great work.
No, I can go down. He
That's
can
what
go
Nevaeh
back.
says.
We just take turns.
I'm gonna jump down, buddy.
Nevaeh says you go down all the time.
Mark, I love you too.
Oh, man.
Shut up, Harry.
Sweet Tea's here. Hey, Teresa.
Another beautiful young lady.
Yes, she is.
Just don't
Yeah.
piss her off.
No, you do not want to do that.
Oh, I feel bad. I didn't say hey to AK. Hey, dear, how are you?
AKA Ace B. Got a good little panel going here today, Odin. I didn't think people liked you.
I don't know why they like me.
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't either.
Come on up,
I've
Teresa.
known you what? I'm going on 3 years, maybe? Something like that?
About 4 or 5.
Oh, shit,
Oh.
I can't keep up.
Odin's like a car accident. You don't want to look at him, but you have to.
Yeah, you have to. We were together before StreamYards came out.
Oh, damn.
Hi, Teresa.
Come on up, Teresa.
Odin loves going down on the peanut butter. Yes, he does. Well,
There's
actually, his
my
dog
Roo.
does.
My Rouge in the
Hey,
chat.
Yasiru.
Miss Joe, howdy. Oh God,
No-
glitter.
Another
Run.
sweet young lady.
Yeah, Glitter's a train wreck, but I love her.
She did awesome beanie last night. I was laughing
Yes,
my
she
ass
did.
off.
That was it was kind of sick, but it was kind of fun. I have to admit. I know
Oh, yeah.
I owe Shiva an apology because I thought Shiva was trolling us when he first came in, and
Oh,
I kept
everybody did.
yeah, and I
Yeah.
kept pushing his buttons. I'm gonna sweep the leg, and then I kept saying you triggered, and
Yeah.
I felt kind of bad after I realized he really was triggered, so I owe him an apology. But I just didn't know.
Well, he kind of fucked up, but at least
Yeah.
he
She
apologized.
was a great guy
Oh, he is. He really, really is.
Yeah.
for a Brit.
I'm just surprised nobody did CFW last night. That's what I was telling Glitter.
Well, I'm about to say I'm not sure if she told you or not. She was actually heading out to her car when
She messaged me in Discord.
Yeah. Yeah, Shiva was right before Shiva came in. She was actually walking out to her car, gonna get in her car,
That
and
would have
kinda,
been
bouncing
perfect.
around and doing her hair and just talking nonsense.
Been the best.
So yeah, I think she did like 4 or 5 different characters. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I could barely do Glenn Stereo and keep fucking not blowing my head off.
I want to see somebody do Glenn.
I was doing Glenn. I just want to sweep the leg.
I must have missed it.
Get my uniforms. I'll sweep the leg. I just don't want to talk about my dad.
Hey, Harry, careful with Glitter. She may have multi-personality on you one of these days.
What do you mean one of these days? Sure he does. I never know what I'm coming home to.
Hey, Glenn.
Hey, BJ.
How you doing?
Drism Bright.
Oops.
What was
Doing good.
Brian bitching about you today? Did I miss something?
About me or Glenn?
No, about me.
Glenn. Yeah, he's bitching
yeah.
about Glenn. I must have missed something last night.
I don't know what's going on. I know something going on somewhere about between Polly and everybody on that go Polly.
Yeah.
And we're just joking. All of a sudden, no, I know you sent me something in the Discord about what Brian
Was it Mike said something?
said,
Yeah.
and I'm glad you catch that.
Yep.
Yeah,
That
I
way-
couldn't understand what he was saying.
Well, that way you
sense,
can-
'cause I can't say anything on it because I missed whatever the show was like.
I went back and
Oh, that way
Go
you
ahead.
can't play sweet and innocent there, Glenn. You actually seen the text, what he said, and you say, hey, you ain't sweet and innocent in this.
Brian has this misconception that there's this us and them
Yeah.
thing.
yeah,
And you have to pick a side. It's like, and that's just
yeah.
that's the most childish.
I'm glad you did that, Odin. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell me who to be friends with.
Well, he did it
Right,
before,
exactly.
around Thanksgiving.
I've called out Fixa. I've called out Banana Anna when they were being fuckwits.
Well, I don't understand. First off,
Yeah.
I was listening to Brian spew this morning, and he's like, "I'm going to unsubscribe from Glenn." It's like, well, you have like 30 people watch your show. It's not going to really hurt Glenn that much. So for those in the audience, subscribe to Glenn Lambright. Glenn's got one of the nicest hearts of anyone probably on YouTube. And I'm sorry to pitch someone else's platform on yours, Odin, but
It's all good.
I mean, like I said, Brian thinks he's like the king of YouTube, but is this huge influencer. And like I said, on a good night, he might have 25 or 30 people watching. On a great night, when there's drama on Paulie's, he'll mirror Paulie's and maybe draw in 75 or 100. And like I said, he thinks he's this huge influencer. It's like, dude, get over yourself. I mean, there's dogs with.
Well,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
You're good.
I said there's.
Well, I'm going to say is, if he's lucky at that, but no, when he mirror Polly's screen, he still ain't hit no more. Well, I think he ain't never hit no more than 30. Okay, when
Right.
I went over
Mhm.
Polly, I think Polly hit. I want to say like more like 150 at that.
Right, exactly. And it's like, I mean, there's dogs sitting at home by themselves all day that have larger channels than Brian. It's like,
And Glenn, just to let you know, as Jeff is here, if you could promote your channel, I'm going to ask Joe Cool if you can promote your channel. I want to get you
Yeah,
up to
I'll put.
5K. Fuck Brian. We're going to get you past what he's on.
Yeah,
Does Brian not realize? I'm sorry, I was gonna say that more than half of the people watching are watching because they're trying to see the shit he's saying, and they're not watching because they care about him. They're watching for the shit show that he puts on.
oh, absolutely. And what's funny is if you look at his chats, 99% of people on the chat are all moderators, and they all have wrenches and stuff. It's like, so that tells you a huge thing right there. It's like, if your whole audience is all your mods, it's like you're not drawing anybody else in.
Hey, Slacker, could you do me a favor? Would you promote Glenn's channel on your community page?
Yeah. I do everything on the phone. Once I'm off of here, I'll do that.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Hey, Nolden. No, we talking about gratitude. What you done for me? I made you a mod.
No, it's awesome.
No, it's all good.
Oh, Jesus
And
Christ.
you done something for me. You helped me out, and I don't got no problem making you a mod. Okay.
That's good. Yeah.
I don't
And
know.
I want to say this. One act or random one random act can go a long way at being nice.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And I promised Glenn earlier this afternoon, I was talking to him, like, I don't care what platform I'm on or whose panel I'm on, I'm going to promote his channel. I mean, it's like, it's just, like, see, this whole bullshit of you have to pick one side or the other, and I'm going to unsub you because I don't like people on your panel it's childish, it's immature, and it's bullshit.
I agree. I don't think anybody, because nobody shouldn't force nobody to do that.
Nope.
See, I ain't gonna pick side, which why I ain't gonna pick side. How you say it, if Brian don't like it, well, so
Suck
be it. I try to be nice, to everybody say.
Hold on, Glenn. If Brian doesn't like it, can he suck it?
Yeah.
No, I mean, even like he's got some people on his side I've had great conversations with, but it didn't start out that way. Silver Diamond, her and I had a 2.5 hour conversation with a bunch of us yesterday. She's a very nice lady. Even D Johns, her and I had a good conversation, and I think people are slowly starting to see that that we're not the boogeyman on the other side. I hope it's like, I could be, and I mean him and he's seen me. I'll go on anyone's panel. I don't care whose panel it is.
Yep.
I've been on 10th Man's. I've been on Becca's. I'll talk to anybody. It's just I'm not a dick like that.
I'm the same way. I'm pretty right there. I went on emo, and I didn't know emo, but when I heard what he said, I'm like, damn, I wasn't in the chat, you nut. And well, apparently he kind of took me the wrong way. He said I don't scrap my balls, and that's what I said. I was not prepared about that. I was calling him nut what he do.
Emo's a different character. Emo's a little special. You gotta be careful with him, Glenn. He takes things the wrong way.
Well, guess what? He done put that in post saying, so I ain't going back to you.
I remember the days when me and Odin would go into a chat and say hi and get blocked.
Yeah, exactly. Well, it's funny. That's what Brian did this morning. I mean, after Brian fucking blew up on Glenn's channel, I went over there and to talk to him. Everyone who's ever seen me on a panel, I never come in double barrel blowing people away or anything. I came in like, hey, dude, why you gotta be that way? And he watch his Harry Balls. I can do this, and he blocks me. So I log into another Harry Balls account. I'm like, dude, why are you such a hypocrite? He blocks me. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? So I go to my third account. You have a lot of stock accounts. So I go into my third one, and I'm like, hey, listen, Silver. I go, I really appreciate talking to you. And then he's like, oh, now you're being nice. I'm like, dude, I was fucking never being mean. Like, fucking get over yourself.
Yeah.
So
he wants everybody to give him respect, but he doesn't want to give it back.
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, I kind of didn't sense that about Brian.
Anyway, I'm going to drop down, let some other people rotate up and have some fun, and I'll be back in a little while. I'll be in chat.
All right,
stalking
man.
you.
Take care.
All right,
We'll
guys,
see you.
appreciate it. Yep, you too, bro.
Slacker has earned my respect. He's gone through hell. Did we troll him a little bit here and there? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, at the beginning we did. Yeah.
Well, on
No
pretty
doubt.
like this, yeah, I've been through hell myself. I've been bullied when I went in school. Hell, my dad left me, my brother, and my mom high and dry. Didn't pay no child support and shit, and the only real dad I ever knew, my stepdad, and shit. If it wasn't for my mom and my stepdad, I wouldn't be half a man where I am. You know.
I hear you. No doubt.
And
there's-
well, I had back surgery and I had 2 year surgeries, and now I can't hear. The only way I can tell you, like when I talking to y'all, I got a headset, but I can feel vibration on each word y'all say.
Well, that's good. As long as you can understand us, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah. But I want to come on and say thank you. Kind of did that. In that this code, that app deal, and I appreciate you pointing that out. Kind of showed me, and now I can go back on something. I ain't gonna mention your name. But won't do. I want to try call Brian out on it. I will. I will get him on something. You see, he tried to call me a liar today, and
Yeah.
y'all heard me what I said. I did say a little something. To y'all about about that. And he already led. He didn't realize it. I done said after he led. I done said something to y'all. Little bit of something about y'all about that. About the wolves and all. Am I right?
Yep. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I didn't watch the show, and I went over to Brian just to watch what he was bitching about, and he was talking about something Mike said, and he got blocked or something, and then I couldn't remember verbatim what he said, but yeah, he was basically trashing you, and he's going to block anybody that is in Polly's or something that comes over there. It's a bunch of shit.
Well, Mike Tyler, nobody couldn't block him because I made him mod.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, Brian sit there and says Mike Tyler blocked on my panel. Brian lied about that.
I gotta start staying up late. I miss all the good stuff.
Hell did happen about midday.
Oh, was it? Okay. Well, shit, I missed it. Well, I saw Brian's today. I didn't see your show last night or whatever he was talking about.
No, he's talking about what happened earlier today.
Oh shit. Okay, I'm totally misunderstanding. Damn, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you in chat, I believe.
Hell, I can't remember shit. I've been in so many damn chats. I get lost to where I was and who was the panel I was on.
Hey, don't feel bad.
Maybe it was Shelley's he was talking about. I think it was. Maybe that's what it was. Did she have a panel last night?
She probably did. I wasn't up.
Yeah, I couldn't.
She did.
Well, no,
she had one last night.
About
Yeah. Okay.
Hi, Glenn.
I can't keep up with all the drama.
Hello.
Yeah,
Sweet sounding voice.
I'll be back, guys. I'll be back.
Okay, doke.
Well, I only head back to chat, y'all.
Oh, you're good, Glenn. You can stay up here.
Yeah, I know, but my phone's just about dead, and
Oh.
yeah, I need to go put it on charge.
Yeah, the StreamYard seems to eat the battery.
Yeah, it does, and I appreciate you coming over. I'm gonna say the pretty miss. If you ain't offended by that, hello to you, and nice to meet you. And the other gentleman there beside me, nice to meet you too. Nice Rooster, and I'll be in chat, okay?
Yeah. Oh, Glenn, that's Southside Slacker. He's a Second Amendment activist.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll
Yeah.
let you know now. I believe in all the amendment.
Yep. You should go check out his channel.
Yeah, if he mind, he can post a link. I can go subscribe to him in the chat, regular chat.
Yeah, he's a mod. He should be.
Yeah, but I tell you what, I go in the chat and I wait for him post a link. I go subscribe to him. Okay,
There you go. I posted it in there for you.
okay, I'll be in chat. Okay,
Yep. You have a good
Sounds
one,
good,
Glenn.
Glenn. Thank you for coming up.
yeah, no problem. Nice to meet y'all. Thank you.
Yep. So Slacker, how's your life been?
Oh man, the usual ups and downs. Can't complain. I'm blessed to see another day.
Yeah. Are you able to still work through all this freaking pandemic crap?
Oh yeah, I mean for a little bit I was out, but yeah, I ended up fucking finding something because the shit I do is construction, labor jobs. So I always work is I'll find something, swinging a hammer, some shit, digging a ditch.
Yeah. Yeah. Money's money, even if you have to scrub a toilet, right?
Yes, sir. Like I say, yeah, unlike this generation of men, I got no problem getting my hands dirty.
Yeah. And that's what seems like there isn't anymore. Generation of men being men and women being women, going out and helping out.
But yeah, it's nothing against him, and to each his own. But like my nephew, he was a kept man. He's still young, so not really a man, but he was a kept man from till just recently. He barely got a job. So like, hey, if his woman's willing to do that, that's one thing. But I couldn't do it.
Yeah. When you work, it gives you a different type of high. It feels like you accomplished something,
That's,
Earning your
that,
own money is a pleasure to do.
both of
There's
those
some people
things.
who will never get that chance to work due to the circumstances in their life.
Yep. Yeah. So, but I'm getting too old to swing a hammer, so I'm trying to work my way into this culinary school here in San Antonio.
Oh, you're gonna be a chef?
A pastry chef. I don't like to cook. I like to bake. I'm a pothead. Baking and pothead that goes hand in hand.
So you'll be eating more than you'll be putting out.
Yeah. Hey, you got to quality. You got to test it to make sure it's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Are you planning on doing any lives this weekend, Slacker?
I don't know, man. I always want to, but I always fight with myself about the lack of content and doing that and not sure, and I don't know. I'm so undecisive on everything.
Oh
Well, it's
hell,
2020 and there's a pandemic. I don't blame you for not wanting to go outside and film. People are crazy right now.
For real. But I might. I mean,
hell, even if you did a smoking stream like cigarettes, people will show if they're smart.
because I'd just be doing the same thing there that I'm doing here, so I don't mind lurking and jumping on other people's.
Yeah. So, what's your thoughts on us doing a breakdown video of auditors and cop watchers? As long as we can give out good and bad.
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't do it. I mean, expect backlash because some of these people have a real cult of personality, and I like some of these people, like it sounds like real, but some of the people that get out there and film on YouTube got a real cult of personality and don't like criticism or anything like that. So as long as you can withstand the backlash, and it won't be much, but you know there's gonna be shit talkers and haters and all that. Like it's hard to speak freely in this community without getting fucking like I don't know.
Bunch of people being snowflakes and backlashing at you and attacking you over.
The same shit they cry about with the people that like the police, or the same shit they're doing, and they don't see that, and that's I don't know. It's getting old quick. That's another reason. That's another reason why I'm slow. I've slowly kind of faded away a little bit because that's just what has become drama and bullshit. And I don't know. I'm too old for drama.
Yeah.
We're not in high school. It shouldn't be drama, right?
Yep.
We should be able to talk about the good and the bad. You know, if you stand behind something, like I know that there are some that stand behind their abrasive action toward police. Okay, well, stand behind it. It doesn't mean I have to agree with you, but we don't have to, you know, I don't have to be called a bootlicker, and I don't have to call you a piece of shit for being that way. You know,
Exactly.
So but this is YouTube, so we'll see.
Alrighty, ladies and gents and ladies, I'm gonna close this down. I might do one tomorrow morning or later that night tomorrow.
Soccer, it was a pleasure talking with you.
You too, man. Yeah, like I've jumped out all the discords and everything. I don't know. I feel out of touch, and everyone always goes late night, and I'm up at fucking 4:30 in the morning to get ready for work. So, I feel so
Hey,
out
you
of
got
the
a life. Be proud.
You got a real life, you know.
That's what I said. You got a life. Be proud.
You all have a good one. I'm gonna end the broadcast.
You too,
Thanks,
Odin.
Odin. Bye.
Twin Mom, you have a good evening, man.